Imagine waking up each morning with a purpose that's crystal clear, unshaken by obstacles, undisturbed by the chaos that surrounds you, and unbothered by what lies beyond your reach. This is the essence of Stoicism, not a dry philosophy buried in books, but a way of life, a timeless guide that has shaped warriors, leaders, and great thinkers across history. Today, let's uncover 7 powerful Stoic rules for living, rules that, once embraced, can transform not just how you see life, but how you live it. Rule 1. Discover your purpose. The Stoics believed, life without direction is like a ship without a compass. Epictetus once said, first decide who you want to be, then do what you must. It's not about chasing endless desires. It's about understanding your true nature, your role in this vast world, and living in alignment with it. So ask yourself, what is my highest calling? What principles guide me? And am I living true to them? Rule 2. Rely on yourself. Seneca taught that happiness comes from independence, from building an inner fortress that nothing outside can destroy. When you lean on others for validation, approval, or happiness, you hand them control over your peace. But when you ground yourself in self-reliance, no betrayal, no loss, no change of fortune can ever shatter your balance. The Stoics remind us, true strength comes from within. Rule 3. Persistence above all. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, wrote in his Meditations, what stands in the way becomes the way. Life will never spare you from hardship, failure, or pain. But the Stoic path isn't about avoiding them, it's about meeting them head-on. Every setback is fuel, every obstacle a teacher, and persistence is the virtue that turns weakness into strength and failure into triumph. Rule 4. Embrace voluntary hardship. The Stoics practiced discomfort to train both body and mind. Epictetus advised, when it comes to pleasures, train yourself to abstain. When it comes to pains, train yourself to endure. By fasting, exposing themselves to cold, or living simply, they reminded themselves that comfort is fragile, and true freedom lies in needing little. When you practice voluntary hardship, you weaken fear, you strengthen resilience, and you learn to master desire, instead of being enslaved by it. Rule 5. The dichotomy of control. At the core of Stoicism lies this principle. There are things within your control, and things beyond it. Your thoughts, your choices, your actions. These are yours. But wealth, status, reputation, or the opinions of others, these are not. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Peace begins when you stop wasting energy on what cannot be changed, and instead master what can. Rule 6. Never play the victim. The Stoics rejected self-pity. To them, complaining about fate was both pointless and weak. Seneca said, it is not what happens to you, but how you respond, that matters. The world owes you nothing. Pain and loss are inevitable, but how you meet them defines who you are. The victim says, why me? The Stoic says, try me. Rule 7. Live with death in mind. The Stoics practiced memento mori, the remembrance of death, not as a morbid thought, but as a reminder to live fully, urgently, and with meaning. Marcus Aurelius reflected, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you say, what you think, and what you do. Death is certain, time is fleeting, and wisdom lies in realizing that every breath is borrowed. Live so that, when your final moment comes, you need no more time. The Stoic life. These 7 rules are not theory. They are practices. They are daily disciplines. Find your purpose. Rely on yourself. Persist through obstacles. Seek discomfort. Focus on what you can control. Reject victimhood. And live with death in mind. The Stoics lived by them. And so can you. Because the Stoic life isn't about suppressing emotion or retreating from the world. It's about meeting life with courage, clarity, and strength. So ask yourself, which of these rules will you begin living today?